Hey everyone, this is Dana with Beautique, and look where I am right now. I'm in our virtual store. This is Beautique NYC. So, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining for another beauty class. And you might be wondering, why do I already have makeup on today? Well, it's because today we are throwing things in reverse, and we are actually going to be showing you how to remove a full face of makeup when usually we're applying the makeup. How do we remove it? How do we cleanse our skin? How do we remove everything, replenish, and then make sure we're hydrated and clean and ready to go to bed at night or, continue our day? So yeah, thank you to everybody who's joining. As always, please leave your questions and comments below, and I will answer them throughout the video. I'm going to be talking about a lot of our awesome brands at Beautique today. So please visit boutique.nyc to shop these brands that I'm going to be speaking about today. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So like I said, I have a full face on right now. This is the makeup I did this morning for meetings and everything that I had going on. But unfortunately, it is time to take it off. So I do have fake lashes on today, and no, these are not magnetic. These are normal lashes just from the drugstore. These are from the brand Kiss, and the glue I used is the House of Lashes lash glue, which I highly recommend. So this is painful to do, but not painful like it doesn't hurt, but it's painful because it's full beat and now it's got to go. So first things first is we're just going to gently peel off our lashes, and I already look crazy without my eyelashes on, but here are the lashes. And I get a lot of questions about lashes and if you can reuse them. Yes, absolutely, you can reuse your lashes. I typically wear a pair like this up to like 5 to 10 times at least. It depends how much glue and mascara you get gunked on there, but hello to everybody who's just joining. Today we are removing and replenishing our face, removing this full beat, this full mug. I just took off my lashes, and yeah, that's the first step. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can remove your makeup. Of course, you can use makeup wipes, which I have some makeup wipes right here on deck in case I need them. You can use a makeup remover balm, which I'm going to show you today. You can use, a liquid makeup remover on a cotton pad and or like micellar water or something like that. You can use whatever method you want. But I highly recommend that you double cleanse, which means you remove your makeup. Bill, beautiful even without lashes. Thank you so much. It's gonna get scarier, I promise. But double cleansing, you're gonna want to remove your makeup, so get all the impurities, the makeup, the dirt, everything off. But then there's still going to be some residue left behind no matter what you do. So then after that, you're going to go in with a cleanser to actually deep clean your pores and get everything out of there. So first things first, the first thing I'm going to use today is from a brand called Catalyst. And that's funny. This is, you can see through the bottle here, but this is called the Musiclean Pure Melt Cleansing Gel and Oil. And I really love this brand. We carry this at Beautique. This brand is super clean, natural, and they actually use banana science in all their products. So they use different bioactives from bananas, actually. And there's actually a lot more types of bananas than you would think. But they use all natural ingredients. This is a really awesome skincare brand that we carry at Beautique. And this product is going to melt our makeup right off our face. You're going to see it right before your eyes. It's going to be scary, but you're going to be like, wow, that stuff works. So I'm going to follow the instructions that it says here, which is that, first of all, we're freeing the skin of impurities, which is exactly what we want to do. Apply to dry face and eyes. So this is kind of unique because it's so funny, like see through it. You're going to apply this dry. So you're not going to wash and wet your face first. You're going to put this right directly on your face with your makeup and massage it in, and it's going to melt everything right before your eyes. And I'm going to be looking really wild, but that's okay. And then afterwards, you're going to rinse it off. So let's begin. This is gonna be really funny. So it's like a gel, just like the name says, pure melt cleansing gel in oil. So it's gonna be really soothing as well and nourishing. But I'm gonna start out with like a quarter-sized amount. You probably, you know, depending on how much makeup you have on, could use more or less. But we're going to start with this. And hello, everybody, to who's just joining, to everyone who's now joining. Thank you so much for being here. Please leave me questions and comments below, and I will be answering them throughout the video because things are about to get crazy. So I'm going to massage this a little bit in my fingertips. And I always start on my eyes because that's where I have the most makeup. So I'm actually just going to go right on my eyes and my eyebrows and massage this. And I promise I'm going to look funny. So you can roast me in the comments if you want. That's cool. I know I look crazy. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for joining. So this is really actually fun to do because it's very soothing. It's like a really like balmy, emollient, creamy texture. And as you can see, like everything from my eyes is just dissolving and going away. As you can see, my face is turning kind of grayish black because of all the eye makeup that I had on. I had a full face. I had foundation, concealer, eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, mascara, eyelash glue, eyebrows, all the above. So just a tiny bit of that product, the Clean, is literally melting everything away. And I look so wild, and it's important to note that I would normally be doing this in my bathroom in front of a sink. But that's not the case today. So, of course, normally I would have access to running water and I would be able to rinse this off. But we're just working with what we have today. And hello, everybody, again. Thank you so much for joining. I'm really happy that you're all here and that you're tuning in for this different type of beauty class. So I think I've broken down all the makeup. As you can see, there's melted makeup everywhere, which is exactly what we want at this step. So at this point, I would normally rinse my face with some water and kind of get a lather going. It turns into kind of like white, thin, like milky consistency. Since I don't have a sink right now, I'm just going to be using a damp washcloth or a damp rag and just wipe this off my face. And you're going to see literally my makeup is gone. And you're going to see my redness underneath, which you've all seen before because usually I start the tutorial with a red face and no makeup on. So, and you can see all the that's so gross, but you can see all the makeup just melted right off my face. Kathy says, what's the best for removing the magnetic liner I got because of your video? So thank you, Kathy. Yes, Kathy bought the magnetic eyelashes because I always use them in my videos. So let me know if you're enjoying them because I'm obsessed with them. This product is actually really great for removing that because that magnetic liner can be difficult to take off. So I would recommend a cleansing balm. So like this one from Catalyst, the Clean is really awesome. Something like this, Clinique has one. A brand called Pharmacy has one called Green Clean. I just find it melts everything super easily, and that's what I would recommend. my dad is watching, and he says, "I hope that's not my washcloth." It's not. I promise. Oh my gosh. Andrea. Hi, Andrea. She says, do you need to rub it in for a while for it to break down the makeup? Honestly, not really. Since it has oil in it, it melts it right away. Like as soon as you rub it, it's melted off. I kind of like to massage it in for a little while just to make sure I'm getting every bit of makeup up off my face. And also I'm talking a lot, but no, it's usually very, very quick. And especially if you're not wearing as much makeup as me, it won't take long, and you don't need to massage it in for very long. But good question. So as you can see, just with a damp washcloth, you can see all my redness is back, which, you know, that's fine. It's normal. And then I'm just making sure I get that final little bits of black out from under my eyes. Now, if I were being really lazy, which I am most of the time when it comes to this, I would just rinse my face and call it a night and go to bed if I was being lazy, but don't do that. Don't do what I do and actually take the next steps to give your skin an actual full cleanse. So now that your makeup is removed, and my face, looking at it and feeling it, it feels clean, but there's actually still a lot probably in my pores and, you know, impurities that we still want to remove. So the next step would be to cleanse. So this is technically, it's a cleansing gel and oil, but that kind of just removed our makeup, and now we actually want to cleanse. So this is going to be interesting as well, because like I said, I don't have a sink in front of me, but we're going to do our best. And this is also from the brand Catalyst, and that is so funny. It's the Musiclean Cleansing Gel. So while the other one was the Pure Melt Gel and Oil, which is the remover, this is actually going to cleanse your skin. So I really love this brand, like I said, and I'm going to tell you the best way to use this. Lather with water. So I don't, I'm going to use my damp rag to get my face damp. But apply over wet face and neck, then rinse with water. So typical, like a cleanser. So my skin is pretty wet right now, pretty damp. You might not get the full effect of this cleanser, again, because I'm not in front of a sink. But I'm going to take a little bit, and this has a cool mechanism on top. You just screw the cap, and it opens right here, and then you can just squeeze it out. So I'm going to use just a little bit because, like I said, for the millionth time, I'm not at a sink, so I don't want to make a huge mess. But this one is definitely not as thick. Oh, good. You can see it's lathering up. This is not as thick as the makeup removing balm. It's a little more thin, and this is actually going to get in your pores and cleanse. Now, normally, if I had actual water and a sink in front of me, this would lather up a lot more than it is now. But you can still see, even with just a little bit of water, we're getting a nice lather. And I'm actually gonna whip out the good old Clarisonic and use this. You can use any type of cleansing brush, or you can use your fingers as long as they're clean. You can use a silicone tool, anything that you want. This is a Clarisonic, like Mia 2 or something, I don't even know. And I'm gonna use this to cleanse my pores. And I'm just going in circular motions. And this is really going to do the trick of getting every last bit of makeup out of your pores. And it kind of looks like the cleanser's disappearing. But again, that's just because I don't have very much water, so you don't really see it lathering up. But it is doing its thing, I promise. And I can already feel that my skin is a lot cleaner than it was if I hadn't done this step. And normally I would do this for a whole minute. And you can see, I'm not sure how well you can see, but you can see there was still a lot of makeup and impurities left behind after we melted it down. So what I'm going to do now is just rinse off that cleanser, and then we will have a truly cleansed face. Bill says, is this good for men's faces? Yes, absolutely. All of these products are good for anybody, any gender, any skin type. Skincare doesn't have a gender. Skin is skin, and these products are great for men, women, everybody. And yeah. So my skin feels really, really soft because, like I said, these products from Catalyst are super nourishing. They have a really cleansing, clean ingredients. And I really love this brand. We love Catalyst at Beautique. So please go to boutique.nyc and you can shop this brand, which I highly recommend. So great. I look insane, but that's cool. I'm just going to take a dry towel now and pat my skin dry. Now, I recommend patting your skin because you're actually kind of pressing the excess moisture into your skin, which is always good. So pat your skin dry. And obviously you can't feel my face, but it is very smooth, very clean, very soft, and very red. But that's not because of the products. That's just because of my own skin. So cool. All right. So we're totally clean. And if bare minimum, you could stop here if you wanted. Never go to bed with a full face of makeup on. I am guilty of that many times in my life, but I don't do that anymore. So now that your face is totally cleansed, this is when you would start with, of course, your skincare routine. At Beautique, we have tons of really awesome indie skincare brands, from really clean, mission-driven brands that we love and support. So one of the brands that I'm going to be using today is called Yanka Paris. They're a really clean brand as well, and they have some bougie products, y'all. Like they feel like really luxurious on your face. And the first one I'm going to show you is a toner. If you don't know what a toner is, it is a product that kind of balances out the pH level of your skin. It kind of restores hydration and kind of just balances everything out, and allows for the rest of your products to absorb better and more effectively. So this is the bougiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. This is called Lotion Yanka. It is a liquid toner, and this is the heaviest bottle I have ever felt, and I'm obsessed with it. Because usually when products are heavier, they just feel more luxurious and high quality, and this is definitely a bougie. This is a glass bottle, so no plastic on this bottle right here. And it's really pretty. It's pink. It smells super floral. It's amazing. And this is alcohol free too, so it's not going to dry out your skin. So I'm going to tell you what it says here so you know I'm doing it right. Spray on in the morning and evening, so you can use this twice a day. As with any toner, you can use twice a day. After cleansing, that's what we just did. So you're going to spritz it on, and then you're going to massage in the excess. And I just give it a little shake first, and I'm going to spritz this on my skin, and it is so bougie. It smells so good. It smells like you're in a luxury salon. It's so I don't know. It just feels super high end to me. And as you can see, I'm just going to gently massage in the excess and let it absorb. Something good to note is that you should try and wait a little bit between each step of your skincare, because if you overload your skin with too many things all at once, they're not going to absorb as well, and sometimes they could interact funky and things can happen. So normally I would give, a few minutes between each step. Of course, I'm not going to sit here for a few minutes and take up your time, but I am going to make sure that's fully soaked in and pretty dry to the touch. So we're going to let that soak in. Hi, Marlene. Thank you for joining. And hello to everybody. I know people are popping in and out. So if you just came, if you just showed up here, thank you for joining, and thank you for coming to our beauty class for removing makeup and replenishing your skin. It's so funny because normally I'm putting makeup on and now I'm taking it off. And yeah, this is my lovely bare face. So now that the toner is soaked in, the next thing that we're going to do is a serum. So the best tip that I learned for applying skincare is to always go from thinnest to thickest consistency. So you're not going to apply a heavy moisturizer, a thick cream, and then go on top of it with a toner or a serum. That's a no-no. Don't do that, because you need to start with a thinner consistency first so it absorbs in, and then you lock it all in with the thicker consistency at the end. So that's just a rule of thumb. So we did our toner, and now next on the list is going to be our serum. This is another product from Yonka Paris, which is, again, really bougie, this glass packaging, which is really beautiful. This is called the Elixir Vital. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is a French brand, but basically it is a serum, and this says apply morning and or evening. So good for morning and night. We're smack dab in the middle of the day, so it's good that this can be used any time of day. As you can see, it's separated because it does have, an oil component to it, which is going to really moisturize our skin. So you do want to shake it up first. So I'm going to shake, shake, shake. And this is going to, excuse me, repair and nourish, repairing and nourishing elixir, which is great because right now we're trying to nourish and replenish our skin after a day of wearing a full face of makeup. So shake her up, and it comes in a pump like this. Don't use more than you think you need to. I'm just going to do about 1.5 little pumps. And I learned this from Sarah with Lift Lab Skincare, one of our brands. You always want to apply outward, not down, and not even up. I know a lot of the times we're taught to apply up to lift, but if you apply outward, it's going to help drain the fluids beneath your skin and depuff and decompress and all that stuff. So I'm massaging it outward onto my skin, and I'm going to take a little bit more and continue. And I know it's skincare, so it's hard to really see what's happening on my face because it doesn't really have a color to it. But as you can see, it's really giving my skin a glow. A lot of cleansers tend to strip the natural oils from your skin, so it can leave your face feeling dry and tight. But that's why I love the ones from Catalyst, because they do not do that at all. Your skin feels really soft and nourished afterwards, and not dry and tight. So we love that. Okay, so that was the serum. Again, Elixir Vital from Yonka Paris, which you can shop at Boutique NYC. Next. So you can use any serum that you have. It depends morning or night, what ingredients you want to focus on. In the morning, I usually use something that has more vitamin C in it for brightening and anti-aging. And at night, I will use something more targeted towards repair, like overnight repair. But at this step, you can use whatever serum that works for you. There's thousands out there. We have some really awesome ones at Boutique. If you want to check them out, I definitely recommend this one from Yonka. And we have a question. I notice you're not putting it on your eyes. Are there other products for that, or should we not apply anything to that area? That's an excellent question, because next is our eye serum. So yes and no at the same time. So when I apply, excuse me, when I apply a serum to my face, I tend to avoid the general eye area, because if it's not formulated for the eyes, you want to be careful. Your eyes are sensitive, and you don't want to get anything in your eyes, especially chemicals. Not that these have chemicals. Everything at Boutique is non-toxic and safe to use, but you still want to be careful with active ingredients around the eyes. So I kind of kept that serum away from the eye area, and I'm going to use a specific product for the eye area, which is either an eye cream or an eye serum, or both if you want to be extra. But this is called, another product from Yonka Paris. This is called Phyto Contour, and this is an eye cream serum situation. And this is really awesome for anti-aging, puffiness, and dark circles. Now, I don't have very much puffiness right now. There's a little bit of darkness, but I don't suffer too much with dark circles, fortunately. But I know a lot of people do. So what you're going to want to do for that is find a really awesome eye serum or eye cream. And you should apply your eye cream or eye serum before your full moisturizer, because you want the ingredients from your eye cream to be the first thing to go specifically on your eye area so they can penetrate and the active ingredients can do their thing. And then you'll follow up with your moisturizer. Rachel said, me. Yeah, same, me. Anyway, so like I said, this is the Phyto Contour. Again, I'll let you know their application tips. Apply the cream morning and or evening. Avoid direct contact with the eye. So like I said, don't be putting this in your eyeball, because I'm not responsible for what happens if you do that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, avoid your direct eye area. You're going to apply this under your eye and up around the orbital bone. This bone all around here, this eye socket, that's your orbital bone. You use less than you think you should. Use about the size of a grain of rice for your eye cream. I promise. If you use more than that, it's just a waste of your product, and you don't want that, because eye creams, you know, they can be pricey. They're valuable material, okay? Don't overuse your eye cream. This is plenty, I swear. And I'm going to divide that between my two eyes. And I'm going to use my ring finger, because this finger applies the least amount of pressure. You don't want to tug and pull on your eye area, because then you're going to get wrinkles. You're going to get crow's feet. Not today. Not today. We're going to just gently pat and press the eye cream into this area. And it kind of almost has like a minty tingling sensation. I mean, I don't taste it. It's not minty, but it tingles, and I love that because it feels like it's literally working when I apply it. Feels like it's like awakening my skin. So I like that. And over here, same thing. Just patting and pressing it in and taking it up on the brow bone as well, but not getting too close to the eye area. Again, you never want to pull and tug, but just pat gently. Cool. So in a few minutes, you will see, you can actually see a lot of eye creams, especially ones that are brightening. You can kind of see them brighten the under eye area. Again, like I said, I don't have too bad of dark circles, at least not right now. But this is gonna brighten and help with, excuse me, with anti-aging and signs of wrinkles and fine lines and things like that. So the next and almost final step is going to be your moisturizer. Now, in my opinion, moisturizer is probably the most important step in any skincare routine. If you're not going to do anything else, you should moisturize your skin. Kathy said youth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, youth plays into, you know, aging and fine lines and things like that, but it's all about prevention. You got to be proactive. You have to start as soon as possible. It's never too late to start a skincare routine and stop aging in its tracks. And Yonka is a really awesome brand for that. They have a lot of really great anti-aging products. So, like as I was saying, for moisturizer, it's, in my opinion, the most important thing. And you really want to find a moisturizer or two, if you want to do a day cream and night cream, that really work with your other products and really work for your skin. So depending on your skin type, you might want different ingredients. If you're dry, you might want something heavier and more rich. But if you're, you know, oily, you might want something a little bit lighter. So it really depends. Do a little bit of research on your skin type and what you need. But today, since I just took off my makeup, I'm kind of mimicking like a nighttime routine. I decided that I'm going to be using a night cream for my moisturizer today. Now, like I said, I'm just mimicking a nighttime routine because I would take off my makeup at night. But if you're doing this, you know, your skincare any time of day, in the morning, you can use a day cream. You can use any moisturizer you want. But today I'm going to use one from a brand called Alban Mueller, which is also a French brand. And they are all about plant-based skincare, which is really awesome. They have really clean, natural products. Everything is, you know, made from plant science. So if you're into that, this is definitely the brand for you. I really like everything that I've tried from this brand, and this is called the Anti-Aging Booster. So if you are into anti-aging skincare or preventative, if you don't want to get fine lines and wrinkles, start now with your skincare routine. So this is a regenerating night cream, like I said. So normally I wouldn't apply this at 2:30 in the afternoon, but I would apply it before bed. But I mean, honestly, you can use a night cream if you're feeling really dry. Night creams are often heavier and richer and more nourishing. So we're going to use this today. Like I said, it's called the Anti-Aging Booster. It says every evening apply in a thin layer on your face and neck. So easy enough. I like this because it's in a pump too. A lot of moisturizers come in a jar, which is cool too, but I like a pump because it's easy. So this is a little bit thin, like almost like a serum consistency. You can see it's running a little, which I like because even though it's a night cream and it's really rich and nourishing, it's not too thick or you know, it's not heavy. It still feels lightweight on your skin, but you can feel, it feels so nice. It's like so luxurious, and I can literally just feel the hydration like soaking into my skin. And I'm so picky about moisturizers, guys. Like I struggle. I've tried like hundreds, but I always, you know, have something that I dislike or they don't work well with my other products, but I've never had a problem with anything from Alban Mueller. So I really like this one. Rachel says, do you apply more moisturizer at night than you do in the morning, or is it the same amount? That's a good question. I usually apply about the same amount. The amount you apply really depends on your specific skin needs, but you never want to over apply because this is a mistake I used to make. I thought, oh, my skin's dry, I need more and more moisturizer. That's not always the case because it can just, you know, build up and layer too much. And then, you know, at a certain point, your skin can only absorb so much. So just because you keep adding more doesn't mean it's giving more and more and more benefits. It's really, you need to find the ideal amount and apply that. I usually just apply about like a dime size amount in the morning and a dime size amount at night. But you can adjust it and customize it to your own skin. But that's a good question. And I am dragging it a little down my neck as well because she be sagging too. When you get old, don't forget about your neck and your décolleté, everything like that. But my skin feels really soft and nourished, and I'm having breakouts right now, so that's Mother Nature. That's not that's not the skincare. But yeah, the last thing I would do before bed is my lips. So I like to apply like a lip mask at night or do a scrub and then some lip balm. So I'm not using a scrub right now because I already exfoliated my lips today and I don't want them to get too raw. But I'm going to be using a lip balm, and this is also from the brand Catalyst, which again is like see-through on this screen, but from same brand as the cleanser. This is called the Banana Lip Balm, and it smells like bananas because it is made with bananas. So this is just a really nourishing lip balm in a cute little glass jar. It smells really good. If you like banana, this smells exactly like bananas. So excuse me, I'm just gonna dunk it. And this is my personal one, so I can put my fingers in it. Don't clock me. And I'm just gonna apply this to my lips. And I like to apply a little bit more at night, like a thicker layer than I normally would, and then go to sleep and wear it kind of like as a lip mask. And in the morning, your lips are like all smooth and like soft. So that's a tip. But yeah, so the very final step I will do, now that our face is clean and hydrated and everything, is I'm going to put some lotion on my hands because they are dry as a desert. Because it's winter and my skin gets very dry in the winter. So I just want to show you this product really quick because this is one of my favorites. This is also from the brand Alban Mueller. And this is the Firming Cocktail Hydrating Whipped Body Cream. It's this big jumbo jar because it's for your body. So it's, if this was a face moisturizer, that would be really OD, like really over the top. But this is for the body, so it's a big jumbo jar. And it is just that. It is a whipped body cream. And it has a really cool, light, airy consistency. This is really great for, again, anti-aging and giving hydration to every area of your body. But I'm just going to apply this. That's probably way too much, but just going to do a little on my hands. And normally I would do like my elbows and knees and ankles, any place that tends to get rough. Kathy says, what is best for cracked skin on hands? Great question. So this is excellent for dry and cracked skin, especially on your hands and feet. I've been using this on my hands and feet all winter, and I love the way it feels. It doesn't have a fragrance. This is a natural product. It's fragrance free. But I really love this. But depending on your skin needs, of course, I would just make sure you use like a really nourishing, thick hand cream. And what you can do is put on hand cream. And I know it sounds silly, but if you're just going to be at home, you can put on hand cream and then put on gloves. Same with your feet. You put on like lotion and then put on socks, and it's going to keep the moisture in there. And then later when you take it off, your hands will be super soft. And I've done that with this product before too, so that's funny. But yeah, everyone, that is my whole routine for taking off my makeup. Of course, I switch it up all the time. I use different products to take off my makeup. I use different removers. I use makeup wipes if I'm being lazy. I use different serums. I switch it up, whatever my skin wants that day. You just have to kind of learn to read your skin. But I highly recommend all these brands we talked about today. If you're into clean beauty, clean skincare, please check out these brands at Boutique NYC. It's boutique.nyc. You can see here. And you can shop them in our virtual store. As you can see, I'm in our virtual store right now. If you want to shop, get this virtual shopping experience, go to virtual.boutique.nyc, or you can just go to boutique.nyc and click virtual store, and you can shop in this lovely, beautiful store behind me, and you can find all these products that we use today. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And stay tuned because we will have another beauty class next week. And if you want to be notified, please subscribe to our events calendar on our website, and then you will never miss a beauty class. Yes, here, boutique.nyc, head over there, subscribe to our events calendar and our emails, join the beauty club, all the above. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you all next week.